Oh my god, Lauren.
Much pain! So much pain!
I hate the Packers, man. Let's get to it. Straight towards sports! Back into the video. And I'm gonna be just straightforward with you, man. This game, this moment that just happened not too long ago, was absolutely heartbreaking. The Chicago Bears lose 21-28 in a heartbreaker, and just, you know what? I do want to start off saying this. I have to give this team credit for fighting, and I gotta just give credit for fighting. They could have folded the way they played the first half, but they didn't. And they end up trying to make this, the Chicago Bears did try and to make a comeback, and they almost did, but they end up falling short. Now, I'm going to be frankly honest. I really hated that last play call from Ben Johnson. I really hated it. It's 4th and 1. Why not try to run the ball? Because think about it. When you've been running the football, Ben Johnson, you've been keep killing it down their throat. So why not run it again? But he gets trying to get cute, and Caleb underthrew it, and it was intercepted, and that cost the game. But just to me, man, I really did not like that play call whatsoever. I hated that play call, and that play call to me was really bad. And I really gonna be honest, I thought Ben Johnson today didn't have a great day. There was in the first half, since we're talking about it, and in the first half, the offensive line wasn't good. Caleb had inaccurate throws. I just thought we just stopped running the football in the first half. She was dropping. It was the first half. I really felt like the first half kind of solidified this football game for us. Now, we did try to make a comeback, and we did play better in the second half. And I do want to give the Chicago Bears team credit, because I do love the fact that we fight and that we don't give up, and we keep trying to find wins and try to find a way to win a football game. And that's what I do love about this football team. They don't quit. Ben Johnson don't have to be quitting. I love that. I also want to say this. Green Bay has Micah Parsons. Besides Montez Sweat, who's the best Bears pass rusher? I'll wait. Listen, Austin Booker, this is his second year. Dio Dingleton. Besides Montez Sweat, who was the Bears' best pass rusher? Somebody tell me. Besides Montez Sweat, who is the best Chicago Bears pass rusher right now? Also, another key to why we lost, like I said, look at Green Bay's pass rushing room. Look what they have. Look compared to ours. We can't listen, and this always has been a problem for us this season, is that we can't get pressure to the quarterback. We just cannot get pressure to the quarterback. And, just looking for this, we just couldn't get pressure on the quarterback. Jordan Love today, he threw over 234 yards. He had 3 TDs. He had 1 interception from CD. And besides, if you guys know CD is nickname for CJ Gardner-Johnson Jr. So I'm going to call him CD because that's his nickname. But he had 1 interception. But honestly, besides that, CJ Gardner-Johnson didn't really do much today. He got burned a couple good times. I'm going to be honest. There was a couple times CJ Gardner-Johnson got beat, and he did not play good. Besides that 1 interception, Brisker, by the way, was terrible. I love Brisker, but there was just so many blown coverages from him today. God almighty, dude. I'm sorry, man. There was just so many coverages from Jaquan Brisker. There was one where Jordan Love threw it right over, and got Kristen Watson. And Jaquan Brisker at the end kind of gave up on the play. It was just kind of like, Like, come on, dude. You cannot be doing that. And honestly, looked like he didn't really get beat. At the end, he looked like he just kind of stopped trying. And it felt like to be at the end, he cooked up, like I said. He got torch a little bit at the end, and then Jaquan, I can't even say his name right now. Jaquan Brisker, it felt like at the end he stopped trying to cover the guy. I'm like, dude, why are you stop trying to cover the guy? You have to cover him. And, I think that's another reason why we lost this game. But it is very, man, this game, it does hurt. This game does hurt. But I do want to talk about the good, our running backs. Cameron guy, this dude was popping people. There was one play where I think it was 55. He ran across 55, popped the dude. It literally almost looked like he knocked his tooth out or mouth guard, something like that, and got, I think, like a first down. Cameron guy has been to me a steal of the draft. Cameron guy, listen, you got something, Cameron guy. I don't care what he says. Cameron guy might be one of the best running backs in the draft, and I ain't trying to go overboard, but he might probably be one of the best running backs in the draft for that draft. And listen, he's a steal. I think we got a steal. Swift without Pat was pretty decent today. We didn't really run a lot of football today. For us, you can see Chicago, we only rushed for what? DeAndre Swift had 63 yards. Cameron guy had 57 yards. So, team, we only rushed for 138. We really run. Honestly, with 138. Packers had 117. Josh Jacobs did more. But here's the point. DeAndre Swift had 63 yards. Josh Jacobs had 86 yards. I'm going to read this again. Josh Jacobs had 86 yards. And I didn't say Josh Jacobs didn't completely run over us, but Josh Jacobs, it's not even about running people over, but listen, when he ran when he had to, and when he had to ran, he got up good yards. That's point blank. I don't think Jordan Love was great today either, but he did enough for them to win a football game, and that's why we lost. But I do want to say this, man. This loss does piss me off, but guess what? We got them in 2 weeks. As much hurt that this loss sucks, this loss do suck, but listen, we were at Green Bay, and I really thought about it. I did feel like Green Bay had the more chance to win this game because they're in Green Bay, and I thought this was a really good challenge for the Chicago Bears because this game felt like a playoff game environment. The crowd was really loud. It was super duper duper cold. It was like 6 degrees. Like it felt like 7 degrees. I think it was like 12 degrees in Green Bay, but it felt like 7 degrees. The environment was cold and the crowd was loud, and the atmosphere felt like a playoff game. Because like I said, for Green Bay, now they're the number 1 seed and they're now leading the division, which actually sucks. But listen, man, as much as this pisses me off, we played them in 2 weeks, and I do like the fact that now, as you're the Chicago Bears, you're pretty pissed off. You're what, 9-4. Now we're going to see a pissed off Chicago Bears team, which I do think we have not really seen recently. We have really had a game where we haven't had a heartbreaker like this year. I don't think this whole season we've had a heartbreaker, to be frankly honest. And we got our first heartbreaker this season. It is NFL. It really sucks, but it's part of NFL, y'all. It's part of life sometimes, man. Like I said, this definitely sucks, but sometimes that's how things are supposed to happen. Am I hurt? Absolutely. Am I pissed off? Absolutely. But I definitely want to say, Bear fans, as much as this loss does suck. It's not the end of the world. I thought Caleb Williams, besides that one interception, he was pretty solid. He had inaccurate throws, but I thought he was pretty solid. But, he needs to still clean up accuracy. That throw, he underthrew it, but I really thought to me that was really Ben Johnson for not running the football. But for that throw still, that he underthrew it. I can't, you gotta credit on Caleb there. That was a bad throw. Point blank. Now, with this loss, you're now officially a 7th seed. And yeah, so now, with the Chicago Bears losing this game, that was tough. You got Cleveland this week at home, and you got Green Bay again. So now we're about to see, like I said, a pissed off Chicago Bears team Now I want to see how did the Chicago Bears team respond with this loss. You lost, and now listen. A lot of us, the Chicago Bears should be pissed off, as they should be. As they should be. I mean, there's no way that they should be feeling happy about this loss because listen, in the first half you outmatched, and that was probably one of the biggest reasons why you lost. The first half was sloppy, but you played enough to win the game, but costly things like I said. They ran more yards than you. They had 86 yards rushing. We had 63. They had the better passing. They had the better passing rushers on their defense line. Montez Sweat. By the way, I think he only had 1 sack today. So it's going to be a test, man, to see what the Chicago Bears team do going forward. I definitely do have to give this team heart and credit for fighting back, and I love this team that they do try to fight back, and they do try to find ways to finish out and puff out, and that's what I do love for this football team. But that's all for you guys today, man. I love you guys. Press the bell notification down. Press the bell notification here every time I drop a video. As well, love you guys, and the Bears. Yeah, I know I hate the Packers.